Good evening, my name is the Ferret, I'm Scarl EU Turbine. I'll be commentating for this evening. Standard rules apply. If you don't like the sound of my voice, please go ahead and mute me. It's main menu, ear, button, extra it. My name is the Ferret, just mute that.
It's like you're trying to get them to mute you.
Now, in any case, the last game was actually quite interesting. I mean, if you came down to the photo finish with the intels there, I mean, I don't know why the engineer ran the other way to get the intel, to stop the intel, but he could have won the game that way. In any case, game's out. For the moment, still confusion around the middle. You know, one thing I would say with this with Turbine is that whoever controls the middle of this area pretty much wins the game. And straight away, blue. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? And it's the meeting of the intel. Scout is trying to get away. Ooh, just does it as well. I think Pyro's too busy though, scoring. And that, yep, first point goes there to blue team, but red will catch up momentarily. Now, one of the changes, not so recent changes, that with this game is that now when you cap the intel, the crits go off. That can be a real game changer. Oh yeah, the channel name is TF2 Public Ferret, all one word. And yeah, I'll give it all the stuff, you know, towards the end. But in any case, back to the action. In any case, 1-all. Although saying that though, it looks like blue's going to go for 2 up. Nice use of the power jack there by BEAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA Yes, and that's nicely capped. Blue's already 2-1 up. These are quick games. Usually I tend to find with Turbine is that it usually a stalemate where one team has to fuck something off from the middle and then you know, it's usually one-sided win. However, this game's been quite interesting so far in that both teams are reasonably capping quite well. In any case, I mean, neither team's actually gone for sheer dominance of the
One
second, please. Sorry about that. In any case, well, here comes red for... Is that blue for another cap? Oh! Just gets... Oh, drum rock there. Misses the spy. Spy... Now, I don't know what happened there. That spy had the clear ability to stab the heavy, pick up the intel, and just leg it behind there. But for some reason, he chose to ignore the heavy, then run in front of him. But in any case, though, it doesn't really matter. Medics picked it up. And this is going to be a quick win for blue. And that was done. Very nicely done there from blue team. Now what I've not seen so far in this game is anybody except engineer position in the main area. I mean, that when that happens, somebody steps with a level 3 sentry in the room, bam, that's it, lockdown. You're going to need an Uber to break out of that. Okay, so calm before the storm. Those teams file out of their gates. Oh! Narca keep getting quick attack there. Takes Klob as a scout. Lovely work that. You now have the dance of the jumping soldiers. Yeah, I'd say so. This is actually quite a soldier's playground right here. Lots of up and down areas to go from, bits to height, you know, jump over. You know, soldiers love that. Who is this? Outcast official. Oh, I love this guy. He's only an engineer, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's actually gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go cap the intel. I'm gonna do it. And oh, so close, so close. Oh, I mean, oh, I love that engineer guy. You know, they don't usually do that thing, engineers, but when they decide to come out and do something, they're usually awesome. That was a nice effort. In any case, Ockers up there, capping for red. Nice work as medic. Medics actually do that. They've got reasonably a lot faster speed there, but clobbered by that scout. Blue gets the cap anyway. However, the intel is still precariously close to the red cap, so they will have that. Now Pitamatic there again, using the power. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I should know this. Again, 110% speed, making it work. Yeah, both teams are capping very quickly here. Neither team is actually building up defences. I've not seen much engineer play. I've seen one engineer and he tried to cap the intel. I mean, what's going on with the world? Amazing, but it's just illogical. Both teams getting crits. Very dangerous, especially with soldiers around. Okay, middle's looking a bit more stalematey. However, blue, you know, blue win this is in critical position now. Traditionally, what I would say is when a team's got 2 caps under their belt, the other team should just be on straight defense. Otherwise, they just could lose the whole game in one shot. The other team for the moment, blue team seems to be the one that's kind of pushing more into red here. Red seem to be not coming out as much, and blue are now threatening the main door. Demoman charge upstairs. Now, it's one thing I do love with Demoman in this area. Those stairs, people back away from it. Don't expect the Demoman to come straight up the stairs. You know, and clobber them up top. But red repulse that assault. Going back. Now, okay, red, I think, is defending quite well here. Okay, they've got a nice heavy medic combo. Good thing to have. Okay, looks like this game. Looks like we're thinking of a long game now. Reds firmed up their defence somewhat. If they can equalise, it'll make this a dangerous game. Second, please. I am very sorry, but if you would like to turn me off, you can use the mute function. It is in the main menu. Go to the ear with the X through it, and that will mute me. My name is the Ferret. People are watching this right now. I'm afraid this is actually instead of going off on YouTube later, so it's being recorded. Back to the game. In any case, not much has changed. Blue are still kind of moving up forward. Pinky, Mitsu, Harriet. Oh, I can't pronounce that name too properly. Nice defensive work. Generally claiming the area as heavy. Now, the thing with the heavy in this game actually is heavy are pretty good in Turbine. The thing with them is they actually have is good range for this. Usually short to medium ranges they're working here, and that's heavy's range right there. They don't do long so much. Short they're deadly. Medium they can be really annoying. In any case, though, I think Demoman 2-all. Okay, now this game's got dangerous. So now both teams, sensing possible defeat, are going to start hopefully engineering up. I say hopefully, I mean that's what they should ideally be doing, but usually with this game you can end in a horrible stalemate where, you know, a team is trying to advance down a tunnel, has to get rid of all the sentries in the way, and then when you finally get into that room, it's just take it, get it before they start coming back and building more sentries. And there we go. They found the sentry. It is defending. Now, credit to the engineer. He's having to, you know, work under pressure here. He's the only guy in the room. This blue team has been a bit wary. They're not pushing up as hard as they'd expect. Nimbold there helping out with the defense, taking a hit. Now, this is the thing. I mean, red team are... Oh, no, it's an Uber. Everything's ruined. Oh. Oh, wait, no. It's one of those scumbag engineers with a... Oh! Now, if you had more ammo, you could have lasted there. You had the short circuit. And that weapon has been one of the biggest scumbag weapons in the game for the moment. Because simply... Oh, you're a damn man or a soldier? Nah, man, you can't hit my sentry. Now, in any case, blue have stolen the intel. The guy's even taken the time to have a taunt and decided to run. Okay, red have got the steals back. Now, this is going to be tricky. They're seeing this guy. Why aren't they running after him? I mean, my first instinct seeing the intel with somebody on it is get that guy. You know, and yeah, they let him run through. He's used the horn even. He's just legging it now. Taunting again because he can. And that's a win. 3-2. I mean, that was, you know, contested. I mean, red team did have a defense there, but, you know, one sentry and a guy here and there isn't comparable to Nuba. Okay, now third round, I think. Okay. Oh, Okasop there, punished by that Pyro. Nice bit of bounce work there. You know, now traditionally Pyros have a real problem with scouts, because they work at such short range, and Scout can control them at range with that shotgun. So, you know, Pyro push him into a corner, and that's it. You're screwed for a Pyro in a corner. Well, unless you're heavy, then you just shoot the guy. But nice bit of work that. Blue are already immediately going in for the assault. Kirby again, he's trying. He's failing. He needs friends. Okay, blue team has grabbed the intel again. There's no defenses down here for red. I mean, blue team is now just simply besieging the room. They're making sure it stays, you know, irritable enough so nobody can build anything in there anymore. Red are, however, coming back. That intel is gone. So there's a good first point to blue team there. Red team, I think, are firmly on the defensive for the moment. So, I mean, you need, like, teammates. You need somebody there to help out. Oh my god, that crit launcher there. Now, I was expecting big things there. Take a medic. That's the lovely thing about this game mode, actually, when you cap your entire team gets crits very briefly. Now, that could be lethal for that soldier there, but he just missed it a little. Okay, the engineer has bought friends. A lot of friends. Panda Hero jumps out the vent, unfortunately met with, you know, resistance. Now, here's the problem right here. Blue team have, you know, this hallway area right here, and they're just coming down it. Now, the problem is, let's take into account an Uber. It lasts for about 10 or 12 seconds, and if we say like distance and time are relative, it's that the time it takes to get to the intel from where they're, you know, attacking from is very short, so they can actually get into the room, kill everything off, and get the intel and get out. But if they have to use an Uber to get all the way down the hall, they have to, you know, spend time getting rid of stuff out of the way, and they're still not that much closer to the intel. So red ideally needs to fight in defense in depth rather than, you know, on the knuckle, on the point. Yeah, I guess this was going on in the big room. Well, from the looks of it, yes, I think blue have taken the big room. Well, actually, to be fair, again, we haven't seen that sentry that occasionally pops up. Let's have a check around, see what's going on everywhere else. Well, it looks like somebody attempted to take blue intel, but, you know, a couple of guys on blue are keeping an eye on that. We've got a couple of dedicated defenders here. Always good. You do need some of those guys, otherwise the match can get away from you. Nice work from Pinky. I can't believe he didn't get rumbled. Now, I thought that Pyro next to him would have seen him, but clearly he didn't. Nice bit of work there, getting him from behind. Now, that's the thing with spies. They love balconies and that. You get up on the balcony, you drop down, they haven't seen you, get totally behind. I mean, that's, in my opinion, the fault of a lot of spies nowadays, especially the dead ringer sorts. They tend to, you know, just run up in front of people, get killed, go invisible, and then they think that people are going to forget about it. Which is true, it happens, but if you expect a spy, you know, it's a lot harder if you're expected as a spy to take somebody on. If if complete surprise is usually the best time to do it. Now, in any case, though, red are trying to get that intel. That blue intel is slowly moving towards red's base. Now, blue is still streaming down that main corridor. And there they go. Generally spamming the doorways with rockets and explosives. You know, it's the done thing in TF2, it's a tradition. You know, are there enemies there? Nah, just fire everything at it. Hope it'll die. And it's an Uber. Oh, now that was nice there. I thought he was going to be able to puff him away, but he just didn't get down. Now they've run out of time there. Nice one from Nets. Uses the old soldier trick of in and out firing before the sentry can turn around. However, though, the rest of the red team though got in there and just, you know, held them off. Now, it's one of those games where, again, this is a game where engineers can really dictate a match. If you've got them in defence, they can really stop an attack. If you've got them pushed forward into the main room, they can control the main room. If, like, you're some of the more sneakier individuals, you can get a teleport into the enemy base, you can create an absolute nightmare for the enemy team as they've got enemies coming from everywhere. Ah, that vent area. Now, that vent area is always a bane. Getting around that corner, you don't know what's going to come around. And then you have to fight down those vents. I mean, that's pyro territory right there. And it's always messy. You can't just get the blast radius. Nowhere to go. Also, spies love that tunnel. Now it seems red now are defending more into the tunnel. They keep doing that. Keep, you know, blue pushed out. Ooh, what's happening to the blue intel? Well, look, they're attempting the blue intel again. I think they're trying to sneak it out. Maybe scout it out. Oh, denied there. I'm not sure that. I think it was Pinky Mitsuhira. Oh, sorry, can't pronounce your name properly. But tries taking the intel as a scout. Just gets shot out of the air. And there we go. Interesting. Anyway, okay, he dropped the intel. I thought he was trying to be 20% sneaky there, but Sugar Monkey there, you know, spy capping. Spy capping was old tradition TF2 you don't see so much anymore, especially with cartridge method. You don't use cartridge. You know, Dust Bowl stage 2, yeah. Second stage of a Dust Bowl map, they're hilarious when they cap. In any case, Pyro is quite an acquired taste. Now you can play a straightforward Pyro, which is basically bounce things back at people. That requires reflexes. However, if you want to do the old-fashioned W1 method, now there's a slight caveat to that. You want to do it from behind. That's what the back button is for. You see people, you basically play like a spy. Go around the sides, come in from behind, burn people. Basically, you're supposed to burn people before they've even been burnt. And if you do that, you can usually win most battles if you sit on top of somebody before they realise what's going on. In any case, I think Red are trying to push back out again. They need to. I mean, Blue have this main room for ages now, but they've not consolidated it. And this is the thing, though, they are being a bit wary of their intel. They've not managed to push into Red, and Red haven't really taken that intel yet. Now, Okasop there tries a scout. Whoa, is it Pink Pirate Sugar Monkey? Yep. Now, this Blue team has been very defensive. Oh, actually, I'll agree with that. This is not a great pyro map. It's very limited flank areas. You have to get quite lucky. And if it's a high population server like this, yeah, pyros can't flank this map very well. You're pretty much limited to reflexing most of the time. But in any case, the thing with the Blue team, though, they're being very defensive about that intel. Now, this is the problem you don't have any static engineering defences, is that you've got to keep somebody around to keep an eye on stuff. What Blue doing now on the offensive front? Okay. Darth Father is going in there. Oh, come on. Now, I thought, yeah, Riley there, I think, panicking a little, trying to sap that sentry, didn't have any help. And Blue team has came in and stolen the intel. Now, Red team are trying to come back. Now, I don't know what happened there. Blue really should have kept in the room, kept irritating that flight of stairs. You know, when they capped that, they could have kept it, used the crits to move up the stairs, and then brought the intel back again. Sugar Monkey trolling that Demo Man there. And that's one of the things with Demo Man is that they have to use those stickies to, you know, catch people. You can use nades, but you have to aim as well. So when you're then running around after a scout with a bottle, it just doesn't look good. Now in any case, it's 2-0 to Blue. Now Blue have this. They don't have to be on the defensive too much, and they can just go full force attack now. Here come Blue. Optimistic Sniper is optimistic. I think he's trying to get the angles on it. Now this is one of those maps that's not too sniper. You have to use him in the main room. I think Nets forgot to pick up the intel there. Eventually the scout gets it. But look at this Blue team though. They've just taken the spawn room now, moving up the intel room and moving up the stairs. Scout's got the intel, running back with it. Yeah, I think this is an open shot game for Blue here. 3-0. Well, yep, that's open and shut, that was. What I would say there is Red, they had defense there, but they put everything in the intel room. So when it came to an Uber, well, to get rid of all the sentries, pick up the intel and go. They actually defend more up in the tunnel way. They're going to have to put it back a bit, and, it takes time. Anyway, another 4th round. Oh, Okasop there. Now, one thing I would say about snipers is I think their worst enemy are scouts. They are totally useless against scouts. Okay, they can hit them and do everything like that, but it's just, in my opinion, worst enemy. Now, in any case, oh, Nets gets the crocket on that scout he needed. That's the thing about soldiers. I don't know what it is, but is it me, or do they get crits when they really need them? They just do. It's like, you're walking around, I think they can survive this guy. Crits! I don't know. In any case, match is still fairly even. Red Scouts, trying to get in behind Blue, sorry. That was some derpy manoeuvring from Okasop there. I can't believe he survived that. I don't think that... Oh, no, he went back into the sticky trap. Now, both teams here, I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, actually, no, Blue team have taken the intel, so what's going on here? I'm playing too much... This one map very hard to supervise. There's action going on everywhere. Now this isn't good. And it's a heavy with the intel. This is going to be funny to watch. Biggest, fattest man on team decides to win the game. Oh, and he's been Ubered, but not... Yeah, that's the thing. You can't Uber these guys anymore. Okay, he's aimed to battle through the entire enemy team. Can he do it? I think he just about got away with it. Almost. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Blue here. I mean, Heavies aren't one of the worst guys to cap with. I mean, the sheer speed being one factor. The second thing is just that Heavies don't like advancing so much. That barrel spin is pretty much the reason why. So if they have to move constantly and then to attack, they've got to slow down. Taking time to taunt here again.
Thank you. Excellent.
Gets the cap on that. And yep, that's 2-0 to Blue team. I mean, this Red team really needs to catch up. Now, Red team, what are they doing? I mean, there's one thing I'm finding with this Red team here. They don't have much field dominance. They've got their spawn area, their main area they come out, and the vents a bit, but they just don't seem to have anywhere else. Blue teams have basically got everywhere else. Darth Father's making an attempt. Unlucky! Nimbold shoots him in the face. Now, this is it right here. I'm not sure what it is, but Blue team just has most of the area. They keep pushing in. They keep dominance. They're making sure by continually harassing that intel room, it makes it so that Red has to defend the whole time. I am very sorry, as I've said before, if you would like to, you know, not hear me, there is a mute button available. It is probably the easiest, most painless way of actually keeping me quiet. In any case, Red defending quite nicely. Rage crit there, in way over his head, gets out of that. Now it's Red team here. You're going to have to put everything in its defense. But Blue team have brought medics with them. Now, in my opinion, medics are one of the most powerful classes in the game, simply for the uber charge. A team that use their medics well will win every single game. That's what we've seen with Blue team. Actually, I've been seeing the odd uber here and there, and you know, it's working great for them. The thing with this game, though, is this is not like a game like Gold Rush or Dust Bowl. They're maps that have strategic hard points because you've got one team attacking, one team defending. Because this is a game much more movable, you don't have hard points so much. There's not the need for like the Uber gun. You can actually use things like the quick fix, which can work really well in this game. So you can actually, you know, heal a team on the fly or on the move. Round 5, I believe. Okay, now what the red team needs to do, they need to start defending in depth rather than on the knuckle, I'd say. Kitamatic there, I think, trying to stop the blue advance. Meets the entire blue team. Not a pretty sight unless you've got Uber. Yeah, both teams are kind of advancing to one another. Oh, nice early cap there from Sugar Monkey. Now here's the thing, if he can get that in, he might be able to turn the tide with the crits. And there they are, Sugar Monkey. Oh man, this guy is doing amazingly well. Now that was it right there. He gets the intel, caps it, he's using the speed gun, moves in, bang bang, kills off that heavy with crits because he got that way. Nice bit of work. Now, red team there. See the offending NG, try and kill him before anything, you know, gets made. You really don't want NG sitting up in the main room, because if that happens, you can knocked out. And this is a really bad area to try and solo a sentry on, because the sentry can get you in any part of the room. And if they're built on those containers, it's, you know, a pain in the arse for a spy to get, because you have to jump distinctively to get to it. In any case, you know, red this time are a little more adventurous here. They're actually really attacking quite hard. Although there might be a scramble. Oh yes, there was a scramble last time, so that's my weapon. Everything might be completely different now. Now, one problem I have with commentating this particular game is that, you know, almost everywhere at once is, you know, something's happening. Blue team, you know, on the defense. Red, what are they up to? Now this is it. This guy here. I'm not sure whose sentry that is. Could be somebody called Isis, but that's the sentry we've been wanting to see from a red team. It's in the right place, good angles of fire, and it takes on a choke point, and that will hold a room indefinitely. Pinky there just didn't see the stickies landing underneath him. Now both teams. Now this is the thing with this game so far, both teams are in the main room. Neither one has really claimed dominance. I mean, the last few games we were seeing a blue team pretty much generally amble in and hold the thing, with the red team constantly putting on the back foot. But this time, you know, red team are back out. They're contesting it quite hard. Oh, Okasop there, punished. Goes into the I'm sorry, Hicks. I mean, if you don't want to hear me anymore, there is a mute button available. If you want to go to main menu, go to the X with the ear in it. My name is the Ferret, and if you press mute, that will shut me up quick as anything. Now, in any case, yeah, Okasop comes in the room, sees, you know, certain doom, and then dies. Now, two different types of defending here, because neither team has really got dominance in the main room. Neither can push, you know, in with great ease. Darthfather, nice bit of puff work there. However, he will... No, you can't puff forever, unfortunately.
I'm doing what I can.
Now what we're beginning to see here is actually Red is beginning to take dominance of this area. They are kind of moving in a bit. They're just generally annexing the room. They haven't managed to consolidate it properly yet, but it's beginning to look like theirs. Oh, Pinky jumps out. Now I think with heavies they've got such, you know, capacity for surprise. Very dangerous for that reason. Now, going to back up there. Now that's a worse decision. Too many people think that heavy's like a complete meat tank. They can take all the hits. They can't. They can't. I mean, if you use them too much like that, they just die off. But you know, if you keep him in reserve, he's going to be dealt with still. That quick fix heavy, moving around. Oh, Sharky there, giving it heavy aggro, using the Widowmaker. Now that's the thing. I love the Widowmaker as a shotgun. It's I would say a pro tool. The downside is, you know, quite bad, and it eats away from your metal. But if you're good, you know, you can keep that fire rate up. Oh, I guess the Sharky again. Nice work from Sharky. And yes, he's going to cap it. Very nice. The achievement for the original is not achievement, it's a craftable item. It was to dedicate the original rocket launcher from Quake 3. Actually, I think Quake 1 even. Easy craftable recipe, but you don't need an achievement for it. Now, in any case, more shenanigans back in the intel room. Caps in progress. Red should have that crit advantage, but didn't capitalise on it. Now, that sentry there is going to be a problem. Oh, scuffle. Oh, the go-go action Bronco there. Nice work. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. Now, that engineer got lucky there, battling a spy, managed to get the upper hand in the fight, gets the sentry desapped, takes down the spy. Oh, Sharky there, being a pain in the arse, has managed to figure out the sentry's maximum range. Now that will be a problem. Now if anything bigger than an engineer comes through there, that is going to be a massive problem. However, things have been accounted for. Okay, they've got red. No, okay, red have taken back the main room. Blue made a push, but red have taken it back again. Now, as I said, I haven't seen it yet, but neither team has put an engineer in the main room. If that happens, one team will win the game from sheer attrition. However, that blue defense though, that corner, they are holding it very well. They've got everything in the right place. That should last them for a long time. This could be the big long game. Okasop's in there now. Didn't really go off as well as hoped. Now the problem is Brass Beast heavies. I never find them. They're very good defending, but if you need them to attack and use an Uber, they're disastrous. They're so slow. The wind-up time is so much that you've lost most of your Uber time to just faffing, really. Oh, Nimble there takes out Entity's score. That medic's gone. Really careful. Now that's the thing, this blue team is actually defending quite well. Although there has been a bit of problem there. I think Spy did actually get to the engineer at one point, but he's doing okay, folks. This red team is trying to push in, but we've not seen much gusto yet. That Uber really should go in a much more mobile class and maybe move in a different direction. I mean, taking the main spawn staircase, I mean, it doesn't go straight to the point, and you're going to have to go through the entire blue team the whole time. It's going to be a bit of hell again trying to move through there. The other entrance, while protected by sentries and whatnot, is the path of least resistance, and you can hold that area. If you move in, if you have a really, really good engineer, you can basically get a sentry in there, teleporter and everything, and that's going to put pressure on the other team. Well, yes, this is a recording. We upload it to YouTube later, after editing and whatnot. Now, in any case, Red decided for a change. Blue decided to have a change of heart and decided to start capping the main room. What's happened there, Riley? I think he got a bit unlucky. He went to go stab the demo man and got a bad shoulder stab. Okay, my channel is TF2 Public Ferret, all one word. I'll give out the URL later, and the name out again. Oh, one second. Okay. So yeah, that's the channel name. I'll hand out the URL a bit later. In any case, okay, now blue are making forays into red. Too badly there. Now medic's a bit exposed. Medic needs to get back there. Stay out of the way, medic. You don't want to get hit. Oh, now that's the problem right there. Nurse Mizuki there didn't get back far enough. Thing is, any experienced tier 2 player hit the medic. Get the medic before he actually does anything. So you got to stay. Preferably don't even get seen. If they know you're there, they're going to smell Uber and think we need to take him out now. So Okay, anything going on? Oh no, man, Sugar Monkey. I mean, you had that excellent bit of heavy scout work there. I mean, you're doing well, man. Okay, Darth Father, NZ Scorp. Not sure why they didn't go into that. Okay, main room being contested again. Okay, looks like red have the main room again. Now, this is the thing. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, what the hell happened there? Now, I was watching NZ Scorp the whole time. I don't know why he didn't throw out the Uber there for the soldier. Now, I could agree that maybe the soldier's not the best class to take out the sentry from there. And he was probably waiting for a demo man, but he dropped the Uber, and that could have cost the red team dearly there. I mean, to be fair, they are in the lead, so they can afford slip-ups here and there. But that could have been an opportunity to win the game. But yeah, it happens, man. And the thing is, to be fair, soldier's not the best class to Uber. The thing is, I'd say they don't have the high enough damage out, but not like a heavy demo man or pyro. Because those guys can really do a lot of damage when they're vulnerable. But soldier, they have 4 rockets, 3 rockets, and they got to reload, and it's annoying lack of damage. A demo man would have been probably the best candidate for the job, but wasn't around all the time. But in any case, red are making up for it by generally dominating the main room. This is one of the longer matches. This is the problem. Red are finding it quite difficult around that corner. Now I'm not sure a Vaccinator is probably the best solution taking on Sentry. Now that's the problem right there. Sentry uses 2 types of damage straight away. It uses explosive and bullets. So, and I'm not sure which does more damage, the bullets or the rocket, but I would say the rockets actually. But still then, you're still taking a ton of damage anyway. So you're going to need a full Uber, maybe a quick fix, but full Uber will do the job. Oh, lovely work from Blaze there. Takes up the heavy, takes up the medic after him. Nice work from that scout. As I said before, you don't want to be seen as a medic. Okay, we got something. This is happening again. No. Okay, are they go? Is this going to? It's go. Okay, they've popped the Uber. Now he hasn't got the range. Now this is okay. He just managed to do it. Okay, red are on roll here. Can they push this through? No. So he gets in, takes out the medic, punishing everybody in sight. But stabbed. Sugar Monkey gets that stab. Now that could keep up the offensive. Downman's in there, getting out. This could be an end of the game right here. This is moving on. He's using the stickies. He's moving out. Oh, this is a firm win for red here. That was a steal of a finish. Get in there, basically grab the golden run. And that was a solid win for red there. One Uber just did that. I mean, that sentry held up for ages, but with nothing else in the back. And blue team decided to thunder in there, use the opportunity while they could, get everything out there, and they just won the game with that. Okay, round 6. Now that was a well-timed Uber. Now, to be fair, I would have sent the medic there, should have actually got in front of the demo man, taken all the flak from the sentry, allowed the demo to move up. Riley there's using the bonk, trying to get away from Pyro. Almost does it. Yeah, here's how I'm nearly flying into the atmosphere. The brawl for the main room. There is a lot of carnage here. I'm not entirely sure who's winning this. From the looks of it, I would say red is the survivors, but they haven't really taken this room. I mean, it's both teams have slaughtered each other in the main room for the moment. Let's look at the defences. I mean, blue has nothing in the tank. This would be bad if. Sorry, man. I'll try if I can see you. I'll comment on you. But for the moment, I'm gonna go where the action is. Oh, stab there. Okay, one of the intel has flopped out to the main floor. It's Sharky. I can't believe it's Sharky again. This engineer, one of the crazy breed of engineers that decided, you know what, I'm gonna go do stuff and not build things. And he's helped win the point. Lovely work there from an engineer. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, look, red's moving up. I haven't really seen much of blue at the moment. I haven't seen the team page run ages. It's been very quick games now. Immediately, if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, all the people on his camera, blue have got one thing wrong already, but I won't tell red that. Now, in any case, where's the intel? Sharky has forgotten that he has the intel, and he's keeping hold of it. He's keeping it warm. Maybe he's going to release it at the right time, but all the while he's holding the intel, nobody's going to cap it. This is a worrying strategy. Maybe he's saying for the right time, but he won't know what the right time is. Where is he going? This is frankly baffling tactics here. In any case, red is going to be unable to actually score until Sharky scores. So blue actually for the moment has a bit of a bonus here in that all they have to do is not defend so much. And they can stay on the attack. Now, in any case, red is on the move. Oh dear, that scout, that spy got found. Now, this is the problem. Red team are in the intel room and the intel isn't there. What is going on? This strategy is not working. Now, blue is trying to do the best it can, try and retake the room, but in a strange way, if they don't have to. They can just stay on the attack. This is strange behaviour in this game. Yes, this commentator is baffled and dismayed, ladies and gentlemen. Well, to be fair, Sharky has a plan. I'm not sure what you... I don't know how, you know, making sure that they can't go on the offensive will help on the defensive. Maybe something I don't know about the intricacies of Turbine here, but in any case, Blue are trying to come back. They still haven't really managed to, you know, take the room. They're now Red are kind of suffering here. They just don't know what to do for the moment. They're attacking, but they've got nowhere to come back from. This has got to be one of the biggest kind of taunts in TF2 history, and basically that red team can basically attack the enemy spawn with impunity and then not really have to worry about defending so much. I will, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid it is a backslash vote menu you want to get to first. In any case, well, Blue is, you know, using the situation the best they can to push and whatnot, because they know they don't have to defend anymore. Oh wait, no, it's been capped. Finally, it's happened. Maybe all a plan, all a ruse to actually, you know, lull Blue and force sense of security. But in any case, it's working. Sugar Monkey's running away with that intel. And while that's happening, let's scramble the teams. I think that this requires a scramble at the moment. And yes, this is an open and shut case for Red here. They've just capped it again. Yes. Rollover game, 3-0, Red's favour. Now hopefully the vote comes in before that caps. Otherwise we'll have another rollover. Pitmatic goes for the taunt. And it's done.
Teams are being scrambled.
New balls, please. I think this might be the 7th or 8th game I'm commentating on for the moment, but yeah. Now hopefully we should see a bit more adventurous play here. Well, adventurous, more drawn behaviour, and teams are fairly even. Reasonably good picks here and there, but no engineers. In any case, both teams, you know, moving to enemy bases, getting meeting in the middle, causing chaos and mayhem everywhere. Oh dear, bad luck from those spies there. Trying to take down that heavy. Generally, you know, one gets the miss on him, and the other one gets completely rumbled. Now that's the problem right there. You start following somebody, they will think, "Oh, who's this guy?" Now, in any case, looks like blue had some problem there with red going up the main staircase into the intel room. Not the usual way around doing things, but can be done. In any case, blue have capped the red intel. Well, I say have. They. I should have followed them before. They look quite promising up the stairs. In which case, it'll be an early lead for blue. And here come the crits. There's a rocket launching soldier, always dangerous. Unless the medic gets you first. And the spies are already in there stabbing people up. So we've got state of defences. Red's defences are minimal. I think both teams' defences are minimal. We're going for much more speed games again. Nice fire away the automatic. Sugar Monkey again. He tried approaching the enemy from the front. Not recommended. That's the problem. You know, a lesser player might be fooled by that, but any experienced player seeing anybody going around them, you know, it's a warning sign right there. Spy is actually one of the unusually hard classes to play. Now the thing is, right, it does require acting, and people don't think that. You literally have to. If you're like a sniper up too far up front, people are going to think, why is a sniper here? I mean, the guy's got like a mash in there, he's no use at the front. You know, shoot in the face. That's it. Sugar Monkey finally gets it. Gets him from behind. People didn't see him. That's the way you do spy. Nice work from their Pitamatic there, puffing the entire enemy team away. Looks like red is gaining supremacy of the main room. Oh, is Tigra going to do it? It's only a mini, but it's a start. Oh, Sharky, lovely work. Just stands his ground against the sentry and just takes out the mini sentry. Oh, I do like this guy, Sharky. He really just plays balls towards engineering. In any case, though, there's a bit of a battle for a blue intel room. Blue repulsed it. But again, you know, just no defences up there. Now, the thing is that little mini sentry isn't going to stop the blue team. Maybe a couple of them will, but the problem is they're too weak and too delicate, don't have enough firepower, not compared to like main classes. Go Action Bronco gets a nice stab in there. Red spells are really becoming annoying. And looking at, yeah, I mean, looking at the score, that's a very wow. Lopsided is a way to say a team displacement there, but they can make it work. And looks of it, red have dominance. But, you know, blue's still at first point. Now, we haven't seen really too much. We see them at the start of the game as scouts, but in my opinion with Turbine, scouts can be a persistent menace. And, you know, a team that plays scouts can, you know, if there's nothing around to defend with, they will cause game loss. Scouts are one of the best ways to win the game. Simply because they're quick and they're cat-like. I think about face. Blue have now gained control of the main room. And derby stab battle there. Now that was interesting. How did he know he was there? Net somehow completely rumbles the spy. Maybe it was very quiet. Maybe the decloak sound gave it away. Wow, dedication there from Nets. Really going for the medics there. Good heavy. Gives a sandwich. Okay, now this will be interesting right here. Okay, now blue has the intel. There were virtually no defences up to that. Now this is dangerous here. Now they're going to cap that, so you know I'm not going to watch that. But what's more interesting is this. What's going on here? Darth Father completely surprised by the giant man with the big gun. And that's got capped. Now this is a problem. The third intel pack is going to be going. And there's no defences in the room. I mean, you know, where were the defences? You need it for this reason. If the team discovers that you have, you know, if you've been caught with your trousers down, they're going to exploit that. And then it's Mythical Kirby there, just going for the last cap. And yeah, that's a straight win right there. There's just nothing. Why did there no defences? And when Blue thought, you know what? There's no sentries. You know, we can just grab this, right? Yeah, they just did that.